My boss,
Yep.
my big boss, is coming out to
Okay.
have a look. If a drone does fall, we give it to the police.
Landing it just so we can have a look at it.
You want to see the drone? Yeah.
Where are you from, mate?
UK. Welcome back, everybody, and we're here today in Edinburgh, and we're looking at the Holyrood Palace, King's Gallery right there, and behind me, Scottish Parliament building. Apparently there's a lot of police who patrol around here. Haven't seen any yet. Oh, there we go. We'll go and let them know. Scottish Parliament public entrance. Beautiful location here. I think we'll go and talk to the palace first though, because once we go and let the police know, it'll be the highest escalated possible, won't it? I mean, look at that there. Holyrood House. The King's Gallery. I don't know if we should let these know or it'll go around the corner. We'll go around the corner, I think. I don't like indoor videos. Indoor videos are never as real when you watch it back. This looks far better. The drone is coming in today.
Yes, I think it's probably best if you go towards the Abbey Strand,
Right.
just because the security would need to give you like a day pass or something to come in.
Where's security? You're saying the security around there?
Go out that gate there and just there's a Wendy house.
Right.
Yeah, if you go towards that way, just because they'll need to sign you in basically.
Will they? What if I do it without that? Just from there and fly the drone across?
I would feel better if you went over and spoke to them first because
Alright.
they're security and I'm not.
Okay.
But I'll let them know that you're coming over.
So just literally through here, yeah?
Just go out the gate there.
Yeah,
and then
okay.
Just go round the
All right.
corner.
Thanks. Oh, here we go. Here is security, look.
How you doing, mate?
You all right?
What's that, sorry?
The drone is coming in today, and I spoke to the lady around there,
Right.
and she seemed adamant that I have to tell you, or I'll speak to you.
Are you the police?
No.
So,
Just to remember the public, I'm going to be out there,
is the drone flying over?
over, round,
I'm pretty sure that's not allowed, mate.
and the Parliament building, but I know the police are over there, so I'm going to go speak to them before I do that.
But as far as I'm aware, that's a no-no
For here.
for the palace.
Why is that?
Because it's a no drone fly zone.
Is it?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Am I getting recorded now?
The body camera?
Yeah.
It's always on. I mean,
That's
I'm
fine.
not
Just checking. No, no.
like recording you, but
I am going to ask
yeah, go. Yeah.
for my bosses to come out.
Okay.
Right.
I can wait if you want me to.
Is that all right?
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
I'll wait here.
2 seconds.
No worries.
2 seconds.
What a beautiful place. We've checked on drone assist and there's actually nothing here at all. It's not even a yellow zone, look. However, the park next to it is, and that's a landing and taking off UAV zone.
So this whole area here, this area of Holyrood, well outside of Edinburgh, as I mentioned before, but the land has always been royal property. It's always been owned by the Crown. And long before there were any buildings and structures down here, it was all covered in trees. It was a royal hunting ground. And the legend goes that 1128, King David I of Scotland was down here on a Sunday morning, hunting stag against the advice of his court. The court had said on a Sunday morning the king ought to be at church. David had said, no, I want to go out and kill something. He came down here and he got lost in his own forest. It's not the world's greatest hunter, we have to assume. He was trying to find his way out of the woods when his horse was startled by a large stag which came out of the trees in front of him. The horse reared up, threw David to the ground, the horse bolted, and David is left at the mercy of the stag standing over him and thought he was going to die.
Yes, mate.
My boss,
Yep.
my big boss, is coming out. To
Okay.
have a lift.
I can wait, yeah. Yeah, no worries, mate.
Thanks. Oh, no, bit long.
That's
No,
the
bit long.
building just to the left.
As far
of
as
the
I
palace,
know,
and then back
that
quite a
it's
little bit.
a no-fly
Those are
zone,
the ruins of the
just because it is a royal
Holyrood
residence.
established by David
Are they
I
there now?
in 1128.
Right.
But it wouldn't make a
The palace
difference.
itself then doesn't
Right.
start to grow
As
up
much as also I know is that it's written permission as well
So
from
a
the
good
police.
couple of hundred years later.
From the police.
Yeah, because it's a royal residence.
Right.
It's not just palace security like myself, but it's a wee bit more than just.
But you've got the public allowed in right there.
Yeah, so
So-
I know. You can buy tickets, but the drones.
So if the drone had a ticket, it could go over essentially.
Nah,
No.
no.
What's going in? Going in is even more invasive.
Well, no, because it's a royal residence. When there's members of the royal family here, we're not open to the public.
Because you're open to the public now,
Yeah,
the drone won't see anything that the public can't
you
see,
could argue that.
apart from the roof.
Apart from the roof, you could argue that, and palace grounds, but
And the park next door as well. Is that part of you? The big, like-
our part of it, yeah, the part that's walled off and fenced off, that's ours. That's under the no-fly zone as well. And but the Holyrood Park at the back, like Harper Sea, like the big mountain,
Right.
that's public.
Okay. And the Parliament building, the modern one, is that separate?
Yeah, that's nothing to do with us.
All right.
That's nothing to do with us.
I'll go and speak to the police about that.
Yeah, you need to do that one. But as far as I'm aware, there's my boss coming now, but
Is that the big boss?
that's not big.
Ooh. You look bigger than him, mate. But he's got no hat on and a bigger coat than you, so.
No, when you do this for long enough, you don't have to.
Is it going to be like a big boss not allowed kind of a statement?
Yeah, I think so.
Right.
Because, like I say, my man, as far as I know, it is a no-fly zone for any drone. If a drone does fall, we give it to the police. And if somebody comes looking for it, I think we've got like a separate number, a drone unit, I think, for the police. I'm not too sure.
Right. Hopefully it doesn't come down then, mate.
I'll wait.
But,
We'll wait and chat with him.
that guy there was giving some good history on your place.
A few of them do, but some of it you need to just take with a wee pinch of AK because you're not sure.
Oh, really? Oh, he is the big boss, isn't he? He's got a moustache and everything, this one. Damn. Proper.
Yeah, I'll let you
proper.
come to that sink.
Yes, mate. Yeah, I can do. You're the big boss. Hello.
How you doing?
How you doing, mate? Yeah, good.
Yeah, I'm doing all right. What's it you want to do?
Well, with it being a beautiful place, I want to do some photography with the drone, above, around.
And what's the purpose of the photography?
Make a video, put some music on it. Obviously, it'd be beautiful to watch, and then put that on the internet.
Have you done video footage down the Canongate?
Down where? Sorry.
The Royal Mile?
No, I don't think I have.
No? Not at all?
I only came here
Are you
yesterday.
recording this now?
The body camera's on the whole day for evidence. Yeah. Not obviously you're being
For
polite, but
evidence?
yeah, you've been lovely. But some people they kick off, you know. So
I'm not
you
gonna-
never know what's going to happen, do you?
I'm not going to do that.
No, good.
I need to understand.
So I film my whole day, what happens. But the main part of my video is the drone footage about different locations around beautiful places.
Okay.
So that's
And then what are you going to do with the footage after that?
upload it. People watch it.
To where?
Just different
Stream
websites.
it?
So no, well, social media stuff, you know, like
Right, okay.
YouTube, bit of YouTube, yeah, that kind of thing. That's
Yeah, okay.
it'll look beautiful, basically.
Oh, no, I understand that. You've
And that's
also
it.
got to understand my position with
What-
regard to...
What's
where
your
we are.
position then?
I'm
on
the head
this?
of security.
Right. But what would your position be on the drone?
I just need to be careful from my own point of view
Right.
because my job
Yeah.
is to protect the palace.
Of course.
You would understand that.
Both of you, yeah.
So when it comes to drones,
Yeah.
obviously I'm asking the question, what would they used to be,
Yeah.
you know?
Do you want to like examine it and check there's no missile attached, or you can see?
No, I don't think I need to go as far as that.
I don't mind. It's okay with me.
What sort of height would you be flying this at?
Probably, usually quite high, but I do some lower down shots of sort of round the side of the building.
All right.
You know, obviously it's a very detailed building, so
Permissions do you have? Have you got a pilot's license?
no, just the drone ID, which is on there, look.
Okay.
Just that.
And is there any other permissions you have to fly the drone?
I've got nothing in terms of,
Comply with from a safety angle?
give me an example, and then I'll let you know. If,
When you're allowed, when there's people obviously walking about.
can't fly over crowds of people.
Uh-huh.
So a crowd would be, you know, not just a couple of people in an open area, but like out there, that was a crowd. That would be classed as a crowd for the drone. Couldn't fly over that.
If you've been flying it elsewhere, what have you been complying with
Elsewhere, in,
outside? You said you're at other nice places.
yeah, so I fly around, not always a palace, obviously, but beautiful buildings. So I normally just turn up and launch. But with you having high security here, I thought I'd come and say what I'm doing.
Yeah, because we would be obviously interested, and we are interested as to
Of course.
the reason behind that.
Yeah, if I just do it and you see it,
Exactly.
you might panic and call police.
Then I know, although I don't know the legislation exactly, about the size of drones and the use of drones.
Size is important for the drone. Well, to a point.
Civil
Yeah.
Aviation Act.
Yes.
So how are you placed with regard to actually flying that? Have you got a license?
It's just the drone ID there.
So,
Obviously, it's covered up at the minute, but it's written there.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
Is that registered with somebody?
CAA. The ID. Yeah.
Civil Aviation Authority?
Yes.
Okay.
Is it different in Scotland, or is it the same?
I think we'll find it's the same.
Same.
Yeah.
So it's the same one for the drone.
So that's where I am. I need to know that you're complying with that.
Right.
From a security angle, yes, I'm uneasy about drones overflying the palace.
I mean, if I'm complying with that, sorry, Karen.
That's my reasoning.
Right. Got
I've
you.
got to understand as well, what you want to try and achieve.
A video.
Yeah.
There's only a baby
What's
camera,
the
look.
video recording going to be showing me as well, speaking to you today?
Possibly. It depends.
And if I said I didn't want that to happen,
Well, then you've made your request, and I'd obviously have to deal with that request, wouldn't I?
well,
My video is drone footage.
no, I
You're not in the
understand
sky, so I don't really want.
that.
you know.
Yeah, I also understand that sometimes there's footage of people like myself in this
Right.
type of scenario. All right.
If you were to take me round and let's say you took me round and showed me round now, in my opinion, that would be worth putting in the video.
No, I'm not.
For example,
I'm not going to do that.
so it depends how it
At
goes.
the moment, from my angle, my preference is that you don't fly that over the palace. You can fly it around it outside of the palace.
Right. When you say around, do you mean outside of the grounds, or do you mean in the grounds but not over the building?
On the outer perimeter.
Ah, but if I'm going to do that, I wouldn't need to come and tell you. You understand? I'm telling you because I'm going to be.
So can we not do that?
I'm going to breach the. Where is it? The fence, or?
You can achieve the same thing, yeah.
I would disagree. Some of my shots will be outside. I'll be honest. But some of them, for example, coming over the main King's Archway gate, straight there. I've got to come over to do that. No, there's no way around that.
Well, my preference is that you don't do that.
Okay. If I tell you I'm going to, but that I will fly safely, it's an expensive drone. I don't want to
As it
damage
stands at the moment, I don't have any authority to stop you. From a security angle, I'm concerned.
Of course you are. I get that.
Because what you can see with the camera, I don't know the height you're going to come in at.
If you tell me, I mean, you're not going to tell me where, but if there's a certain area where
No, I'm not going to.
coming low would be an issue, if you tell me to stay above roof height
It has to be.
when I'm,
We've got all these people on the forecourt.
Yeah.
Turn your camera around so you can see them.
yeah. So if I stay above roof height when I'm going over the
The
palace,
amount of people, are you allowed to fly that drone?
in my opinion, that wouldn't be a crowd, but I wouldn't fly over. I wouldn't fly over there.
I would say that, is there any danger to these people with that drone? If that drone was to fall...
I mean, it will come
somebody-
sharp.
Sorry?
It will come sharp. I can't say it won't hurt. It may come sharp if it was to hit somebody, right?
Absolutely.
It may come sharp because the wings, when they're spinning,
Got propellers and,
they do sting.
yeah.
I felt it. I wouldn't fly over that many people there. My opinion, that's not a crowd, but if I was to fly over them,
Well,
quite low,
I've made my position clear.
you have. If
From
I
my
take,
point of view,
yeah,
I can't allow you to do that. If you decide to do that, it's your responsibility thereafter.
sure. You're not going to call the police if I do it, are you? That's what I don't want to happen. I'd rather you be okay with it in a okay-ish way, and then Monitor
At the
it.
end of the day, there is nothing that I don't think there is anything that I can do to stop you doing this.
Okay.
But what I'm saying to you is my preference is that you don't.
Okay.
That you know, if you wish to fly it out with the palace area, then so be it. That's fine. Would you give me any of your personal details?
I wouldn't. I've given a name. I gave him a name, but I tend to stay anonymous.
Yeah.
Not in a secret way. Just if I give you details, right? What will happen is you'll log it, and you'll probably report it to the police as a drone flew round, and they'll say, "Did you get the details?" And you give it to them, and then before you know it, everyone's got my details. You know, I could go and fly it.
But this is it's a security issue.
I could go and fly it 10 miles away. The police could be called there for something else, and they say, "Oh, are you John Smith? You were flying over the palace today," and I'm like, "How do you know my name?" I don't like that, and I've had that happen before.
Right. Okay.
So I try and stay just like a random member of the public. You know?
No, I understand that, but you don't understand my position.
Yeah. If I stay above the roof height when I go over the
You're going
palace,
to have to stay.
right? When I go over it, I mean over as in proper over. I'll stay.
To you, my preference is that you don't fly over the palace.
I'll stay high when I go over. The only time I'll come low is if, for example, I want to get a side shot of, say, there.
Well, I'm not easy with you doing this because we've got members of the public.
I won't do it here because of people.
Yeah.
But if I find something beautiful around the side
Yeah.
and I fly up to the wall,
It's clear to me that you're going to do this irrespective of what I say. So in view of that, I am going to phone the police.
you are. I've came to tell you not to do that. Come on, mate.
Yeah, well, you can tell me not to do that, but like you, I'm a member of the public. I've got to look after this site. I've got these people on the forecourt that are there.
I'll
It's a
stay away
safety-
from them, don't worry.
It's a
Yeah,
safety issue. It's a
Yeah.
security issue.
So you are going to involve the police?
Call in for me through the control room.
So you are going to involve the police, are you? Or
Yes.
right? I mean, I can't stop you doing that. I've tried to be open with what I'm doing. I'm going to be I'm going to be over there on the road.
You've been very open. But
I think when you see the drone in the sky, you won't.
No, you need to understand my position.
I do, but you've done your due diligence as far as you can. You've made your
As far as I
assessment in
can,
your head.
That's right.
I don't know what your assessment is, but you've made that assessment. And the only time I'll come low, as I've said, I wouldn't do it here because there's people. But if the people weren't there, I may come low to get a tower shot. But we're still talking tower height.
No, it needs to be a waiver.
No, a side shot. I'm talking a side shot. So I can only see.
I'm just not happy with it overflying the palace.
But if I go over, I'll be maybe double the roof height at least if I go over. Because I can understand inside there may be areas which aren't accessible to the public. And you don't want a 4K version of that on the internet. I get that. Yeah. So I'll stay high for that reason. Yeah.
You're absolutely right. Yeah.
Yeah. It won't be as high as Google Maps, but it'll be high. You know? And the front archway, the big Grand King's one, that'll be worth having a front shot of.
On the King's Gallery.
Yeah, but there's a road there, so I can't be too low anyway.
You're out on the public domain then, anyways.
True. All right, mate. What I'll do, I've got a lot of locations to visit today, so I want to get I'll take a few batteries to do it. I'll take a few flights. I won't do one.
Yeah.
I want to get started. If you're going to call the police, I mean, if they're going to attend, I guess
They're going to come here.
they'll attend, right? I'll be there. You'll be able to see me from here.
Okay, right.
So
off you go.
yeah.
Yeah.
But thanks for being polite, guys,
Okay,
and
no problem at all.
I'll be just there.
Thank you.
Thank
Good
you.
luck.
Cheers. Thank you. All right, let's get the drone up, shall we? I think we'll do the Scottish Parliament building separately because it's separate and they have police manning it. Hello, mate. You're right.
Yourself that's flying the drone.
You're just doing the palace.
Okay. Aye.
Yeah. I did speak to security already.
You spoke to security over
In there, I think they called you guys. They weren't happy about it.
Yeah.
We had like a long chat,
Yeah.
and they said, "Oh, not too sure."
Yeah, you can see you're probably not happy. I mean, what sort of drone is it?
It's a under 250 gram drone.
Yeah. Do you mind
Okay.
landing it just so we can have a look at it?
You want to see the drone?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Want to land it now or?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Okay, I'll land it on the corner, out of the way. Unless I can land it in here. Can I land it in here? Or
Well, I mean, just,
I don't want to be on your property.
No, it's fine.
yeah,
It's okay.
Just in over there, yeah. No
where
worries.
it's safe. That's,
Okay.
that's what-
Yeah, no problem, guys. Give me a second. A lot of birds, aren't there? Quite. That's the main danger around here is the birds. Just wait for these people to move out of the way, and then I'll put it down. There we go.
Landing.
Yeah, I spoke to them, and they were like, "We can't stop you, but we're not happy about it." kind of thing, you
Yeah,
know?
well, I mean, that's it.
We get a few.
take it out.
folk
There you go.
coming
Oh.
It's a nice wee dinky wee thing.
There you go.
Thanks, mate.
I mean,
Oh, it's nice and light.
that's, I mean, it's
Never
under 249
It's got the weight on the back of it there. Look.
I've seen them.
There you go.
Seen them before.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, you probably know the legislation pretty well. about
It's strange.
them.
Even over here, there's no restriction. It's strange for me because in the UK they do over the Parliament.
In Westminster.
Yeah. But here it's
Aye.
I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
that's
open.
the thing.
Occasionally we've had tourists with drones over the
Have you?
pass and, the balloon tends to go up. Pardon it.
Right.
But it's guys like yourself.
Right.
It's under 250. Everybody's got license and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The issue for us is getting flown over a gathering of people
Right.
or traffic or whatever. It's distracting folk. It's a public safety issue.
Here's not ideal because you've got the traffic
Yeah,
and you've got people inside.
yeah.
And for line of sight of the drone, I mean that's why I moved. It's right in the way of seeing the drone. So it's not ideal really, but
Yeah.
with it being such an iconic place.
I missed the first part of your conversation. Did you speak to security in the?
I went round there, the boss came out and he said, he asked me all the questions, what it's for. He wasn't happy. And then he said, based on the fact that you're going to fly over the palace, I'm going to call the police.
Aye, well, I mean, that's it. I mean, what's your purpose of visiting Edinburgh? Are you local?
To fly the drone and make some beautiful footage of the... the city is amazing. You've got so many iconic buildings. Probably the most beautiful city I've actually been to, right? So I try and document it with the drone.
Is there a job on it? Where are you from, mate?
UK.
I figured.
I mean, you can appreciate the concern given the, as you say, the iconic status of the buildings.
Well,
it's
yeah.
It's a security issue. Aye, I mean,
You've seen there's no missiles attached, just a camera. I'll put it on YouTube, put some music on it, make it watchable, make it beautiful, and that's pretty much it. I mean, yeah.
I think
But all the laws are the same up here, aren't they? Compared to the UK, or?
the issue you've got
Go on.
with the royal parks
Yeah.
is subject to bylaws as well.
Right.
And there is you can have a look yourself. They're posted beside the house that's just round the corner.
Yeah.
There's a thing about operating remote controlled vehicles. Now I'd say that's possibly
Yeah.
archaic.
Yeah.
And it's from before when a remote controlled vehicle was
Right.
a car. I don't know, that could be construed, but
In London, they've got a few of those, and there's been a bit of controversy over whether they are applicable to somebody outside of the park flying the drone over the park. I think they apply to people inside the park. But to be fair, I'm probably not going to be going over. Are you talking about round there?
well,
Yeah.
I mean, you're on Parliament land here, but
Right. Yeah.
If you're in there, that's a royal park, and that would include the palace itself.
So if I want to stay on public, out where I was, all the way along, is that
Well, this is Parliament property here.
even where I was, or is that? I don't want to be flying it from your land, see? Do you know, like?
Yeah, I can't give you exact boundaries. But
No,
you've got the
other
pavements,
side of the palace is maybe.
the other side of the palace. Yeah.
I mean, you see where the joggers are. Is that public path or not?
Yeah. That'd be a public path. But
Okay.
I don't know where that ends and that.
Ah, okay, yeah, you got you.
You've got some markings.
I was okay there. I try and be in the shade because if I'm in the sun, I can't see the drone.
I mean, I have to say, just from a public safety point of view,
Sure.
I prefer you weren't flying over a road. I really would.
Over the road, yeah.
I think it's personally I see that as a potential hazard. And
Got you.
I think most folk would look at it that
What
way.
I can do, I mean, when I landed it for you, I was in a rush to land it, right? But what I could do, if you want, is if I launch it this side of the road, I'll take it up really high before I go over.
Well,
That makes sense.
I'm not going to.
And vice versa, all the way over, back, then down, rather than bringing it, you know. So I get your point. It could malfunction right there and land on a car windscreen. Worst case scenario, right?
Personally, I'd prefer you were flying it in an open area.
Where's open to stand? Maybe over there.
Well, if you were to go
Around
round
the corner,
Yeah.
there's a car park and it's massive. The parkland.
It may be better there to see what I'm doing anyway.
Yeah,
Right?
absolutely.
So-
I'd suggest
It's
that.
much better,
I'd
but-
suggest that.
Because here we just get called, and I realise you look like a very competent pilot, and where you came down, no issues with that.
Yeah, yeah.
But we it would come down on us if we were to say, right, just crack on, and then it goes into a windscreen, we get our arses kicked well and truly kicked.
Well, you've done your
So
you've done your check, haven't you?
had a wee chat, and yeah. So if you don't mind it.
I mean, I don't mind going around there.
Yeah.
If it's actually better for me to be able to see the drone in the sky, based on that being in my way here,
Yeah.
that's better for me.
Yeah.
I don't mind, mate.
I mean, there's a
Yeah.
big area of parkland round the other side, and it's
What
away
about
from the
just
people.
there? Just as the road bends
Yeah,
on the left. I've probably got a clear view there.
anywhere where there's a bit of traffic, I've got a concern.
Have you?
So, that's
Yeah.
bit.
I guess we can't rule out all the concern with the traffic, but if I go that side of the road, then I don't have to fly over the road then. So that kind of,
If you went past the car park, you'll see.
I'll have a look.
Have a look, and you'll.
yeah, I haven't been round there, so,
yeah,
you know.
I think you'll find that's a bit better. But,
All right.
aye.
Yeah, I'll go around, have a little nosy. And
I do.
if they've called you, would that be now cancelled or will they still come? The palace? Because I don't know whether you guys had the radio call from that.
Well, it's not direct.
So they may still attend. Got you. All right, guys.
No,
I'll,
but we're on the channel, so if
You'd hear it.
yeah, so
Got
if
ya.
anybody would say, well,
You can say you spoke to
giving
him.
you advice and stuff like that.
No worries. Cool, I'll go around there then. Thanks, guys. Cheers. You too. Well, so guys, that happened during the drone flight. When you watch it, obviously, the drone flight will probably be put together as one. I'm not sure, I might do two. But anyway, you'll see, and yeah, they interrupted the flight, so we had to land it quickly. Wanted to examine the drone. No worries. They called you back. I wondered why he was ignoring me. No, I was trying to get his attention, but he must have called you back.
All right. Yeah.
The drone is finished. Just the issue of the music. I've put music in the background of it. Normally I ask, like, if you guys have any, preference of style, kind of.
For music.
Yes. Like for the back.
I mean, I don't want to be shown on YouTube or wherever it is anyway. So.
Oh, not you. No. I mean the aerial footage of the building. That's why I'm here, for the aerial. people sometimes say, "Oh, the building's Gothic," put something Gothic in the background. You know, I don't know.
I'll leave that to you.
Oh. Well, I hope you enjoy the video. It's a beautiful place,
Yeah,
and you've got the mountains right there. So
yeah, I know.
it's made some really, really good shots. But I'm finished. Drone is back on the floor. No need to worry anymore. I went over the top quite high. I came quite low here. You may have seen
Yeah,
it,
I know that. It's far too low.
but I did wait till the area was pretty much clear to do that. Yeah, that's it. I'm done. So thank you for being nice,
Okay.
and have a
nice
good
to
day.
see you.
You too.
Okay.
Take care, mate. Bye. Oh, yeah, nobody wants to be on YouTube, do they? No. So we're leaving the palace, Holyrood Palace, and we've done the Parliament building at the same time. No point doing that now. The police who guard it have already spoke to us about it. We're going to leave. So thanks for watching, everybody. And there it is, look. I'll catch you very soon.